Hello everyone, Ben here, continuing the Eyes of Ara play. Just a couple of things from the last video. I noticed the cursor, a mouse cursor, wasn't being displayed on the video, so hopefully that's been resolved this time round. And also the audio was coming out of sync slightly with the video, so I'm going to try a new format and see if that holds up any better than the previous one, basically. I had a bit of a look around and couldn't see anything that I'd obviously missed. However, I did wonder with the clock if I wasn't missing something blindingly obvious. So I'm going to have a quick try and see if it's literally as simple as lighting up the particular... how's that going to work? The particular hand positions rather than specific patterns around the edge of the clock. It could be something as simple as that, so we'll have a quick try and see if that helps. Nope, not that. Maybe the end positions? So I want that. Oh, no, that's not right. I need... Yep. And then... there we go. Oh, okay, so, yeah. I was making it out to be a lot harder than it actually was. Which gives us this, which is presumably the second lever for that door. So we'll go back and try that and see if that helps. So I need to do both of them. Yeah. Which gives us something more interesting to have a look through. Oh. Okay, that's definitely, well, that's pretty much not ghost-like. That's very, very definitely technological. I'm still convinced they're going around these vent systems here, by the looks of it. I'm not sure what their purpose is, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. So we came in through there. We've got presumably more coins in this box. Yep, there we go. We've got nothing on this bookshelf by the looks of it. Nothing there. This is... oh, it's open. I was going to say it's locked, but it's not. This definitely looks like some kind of locked door, though, with a plate system by the looks of it. We've got a pad of some kind, which doesn't want to do anything. And then this door is also open. So 2 open doors, 2 wires connecting the pad, so I guess we'll find some kind of unlocking mechanism either side then. Oh, more... I missed that slightly. More electric drones. This is not usable. Can we... nope, I guess we do something there and that opens that drawer, which seems to be a bit stuck. We've got a similar switch here which doesn't do anything. Nothing over... oh, more coins. Some kind of locked disc. Well, there's a lot of stuff to do, but not much in the way of being able to achieve anything, which is slightly disconcerting, but it gives us There's a lot of these switches, I wonder what they're all for. That looks like it should rotate, and it does. But what position do I want it to rotate into? Maybe find that out a bit further along. And this door is also open. And we're in some kind of kitchen area with a pantry and... okay. Another photo, that would be... that is the dining room, isn't it, by the looks of it? Or a dining room. More gems, so I'm guessing we collect a bunch of gems and then they're going to be used for something further on. What's all this then? So, more about the castle. I don't know about you, but this scribbly handwriting is a bit difficult to read. Okay, so this is the sister talking about her feelings about the castle. Doesn't seem all that relevant, but fair enough. We've got another gem here. So 3 of how many? 3 of 6, presumably, by the looks of this. 2, 3, so we need 3 more. Being glowy and green, they should be pretty obvious to spot. Nothing else over this side? Not by the looks of it. Nothing in the ceiling. Oh, there's one. So we just need 1 more, which of course is going to be the hardest one to find. I wonder if it's back through here. Let's have a quick look in this area. Chest with a combination. I'm not even going to bother to try and figure out what that one is. That could be anything. There's another one of these boxes or frames or something like that. Very nice ceremonial swords. Now, is it me or does that... There's definitely some kind of signal coming from that chest or nearabouts by the sound of it. I don't know if that's relevant to the radio though. Might have to go back and have another listen and see if that tells us or whether there's an easier option to unlock that box. That would be more coins. Oh, no, it's a gem. Well, that's the 6 in total, so this is going to do... what? So that is a gain for use with this. Do we need to use the dagger now, or do we need to attach that dial to something first? Let's try... Nope, I think we have to attach the dial to something first. So let's go and find something that looks like it needs a dial attaching then. Well, not here by the looks of it, although there is a photo. So we'll try back here. There's another door we have to go through anyway, so we've still got options and things to do. So we'll go back through here. Oh, that's where we came from. We'll go back through here. That accepts this dial? Nope, not quite. It doesn't look quite like that way. So we'll try this one then. some kind of storage area where there's another one of these things. It doesn't seem to do anything whatsoever. Nope, I'm definitely not missing something just by clicking on them. We've got a missing picture, painting. Another note about... Okay, so it looks like the children have been noticing the ghosts as well. Ghosts, I say. The flying drones. Yeah, definitely secret doors. I'd be disappointed if there weren't. Doesn't seem like there's any kind of hint in the writing though about how to access anything there. It's just a bit of backstory about the people who came along afterwards. So that needs that, and this is... yep. Huh. Well, that's our secret passageway, or at least one of them anyway. So do we want to go through there, or do we want to try... I'll just head... oh, what's this? Yeah, that's slightly disconcerting. Does it do anything else? So I've noticed it, and it flicked its eyes at me. Does that mean... so that was 1. Does that mean the 6 surrounding the other door back in this area here, are they related? Yes! Or partially anyway. That seems like a lot of little heads to find. Well, we had one... was it this side? So that was 1. Presumably there'll be one on the other side then. This direction, I think. No, not there. Where then? I get the feeling... no, not there. Ah, there's one. I get the feeling that these are kind of possibly Easter egg type bits and pieces. I think they're... well, I could be mistaken, but they seem sort of a bit out the way, and there seems quite a lot of them in order to find them. That I think when they actually all get sorted out, they'll be a nice bonus, but not essential to the main puzzles. I could be horribly wrong, but that's just the way I'm reading it at the moment. So that was all on this side, I think, which therefore means that head back in the main room should now be properly lit up, I suspect. Let's try and have a look quickly. Oh no, it's a different one. So I'm definitely missing... okay. So we only need 6 after all then. Alright, maybe not as much of a headhunt as I was anticipating after all. Well, let's go... they're not being terribly coy about showing themselves, are they? Let's go back, and we had the secret passageway to find, or to go through. And I think... so there's downstairs where we've just come from, there's this door here which is open, and there's upstairs. Well, let's go through this one first. Okay, this is the other side. So now we can access these dials from the other side, from both sides. So I'll do some aligning of that in a second. We've got... Huh. Okay, we'll just borrow this guy's shield, which presumably therefore needs to go the other side. I can't... No, they don't seem to respond to anything, they just float around and make themselves obvious. So 2 shields, I suspect the symbols will have to line up or something, so we'll do that in a second. There's nothing else I can borrow from this guy. Nope. Another box with something in it, more coins. A book on... That was the quote at the, or the name for the quote at the beginning, I think, possibly. I don't know. There's some figures which leads me to believe that this could be useful for something. I might have to have a read of that. Well, it saved itself as a note anyway, so that could be useful certainly. I might have to have a read of that at some point. That's another head. Nothing else this side. Nope, apart from these dials. We've got this very elaborate turn system. Now then, we've got triangles and squares, and that could now be 2 triangles and a square. I think this is incomplete. I think this is half, or at least half, of a 2-part code by the looks of it. So we just need another piece of it. And we get some kind of panel out of it. Can we put in what we've already got? So it looks like that's fine. This is supposed to be like that, maybe? Do that. Open up. Nope. This is the opposite. They're clicking, but I don't think the clicks mean anything. I think it's just, it's locked into place. Well, we'll leave that for the time being, we'll come back to it. I think there's more to that at the moment. Let's align these while we're here. Now I don't know if they have to go on specific ones or whether they just go on whichever one you can get them into. So we'll try... Where's that supposed to be going? Over there, yep, so that one goes, well, we think it goes there. It's about as good as anything at the moment. This one can go down here. Yep. Which then leaves those 2, and I can do those on the other side. One last check to make sure I haven't missed anything obvious. No notes. Nothing on the ceiling. Nope. Just this bit here, and yeah, that looks like it. So we'll go... I got this box, didn't I? No, I didn't. So we'll go back downstairs. I'm getting paranoid now, there's some obscure brick or something that I've missed. Or will we carry on upstairs? Let's check. Okay, upstairs was a good guess. So we've got... This is what? I'm not sure. It doesn't rotate, and I can't pick it up. It looks like it should open. It's got, what, petals on the side of it that should open by the looks of it. There doesn't seem to be anything I can do with it right now. And it's not connected to anything. So we'll come back to that at a later date, I suspect. There's nowhere else out of this tower. There's some coins on the ground. Nothing else. Nope, okay, we'll come back. I'll try and remember this is up here and not forget about it later on. So we've got nothing else here. We've got that shield to put in. We've got that other head to illuminate the other eye of it. And we're going to have those two dials to rotate and get the blue lines. These are definitely all over the place, aren't they? To get the blue lines aligned. So that's a number of things to be getting on with, certainly. We're not out of options just yet. No, can't do anything with him just yet. Very strange. Let's do... so we've got these two. Yep. I wonder if they're... I mean, I know they're supposed to add to the mystery of the whole place, but I wonder if they're a bit of an obscure hint system, as in they'll go and float over something that you haven't quite been paying attention to and make it immediately obvious that this is something you're supposed to look at. Could very well be. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's that one done, and the final one. I wonder what this does then. Yeah, something interesting. The music cue definitely tells me this is something I should be paying attention to. So we'll do the shield while we're here, and then we'll go figure out what that was all about. No? Oh. I guess we won't do the shield. Nope. Doesn't seem to want to... These rotate. Do I have to match it? So we've got that one pointing... I can't pick these up. So this one pointing to the top. How to... This one I think should be... This is terrible symmetry. Like that, possibly. Roughly. That one is pointing up and to the out, like so. This one is pointing down and in, like that. So that looks vaguely symmetrical. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Let's try again. No. There we go. Okay. So a bit of tweaking, and we have... Yeah, some of the secret area, if not secret passage. This is... Oh, it's Orion the Hunter. So it's the constellation pattern. And you've got, you know, the ever-famous Orion's Belt. If you've ever watched Men in Black, then I'm sure you know all about it. But... So is this tied into the book then, I wonder? because I'm pretty sure that mentioned constellations, or at least star patterns. No? Maybe it is just a bit of a fluff piece. Okay, I'm being a bit dim. So we've got 2 more lights to find, and presumably once the whole thing lights up, then we'll find something interesting anyway. Well, let's go back downstairs. Wait, let me just check. We completed... Yeah, we've done all the heads we've found so far. We've still got 2 more to find somewhere. But for the time being, we've got this very interesting, very blinding light to pick up. Oh, it's not just a... Oh. that diminishes my wonder ever so slightly. It's not a game piece, it's a collectible. That's... Yeah, like I said, that's ever so mildly disappointing. I was hoping for something more substantial and interesting than that. Never mind. Well, that means that we still need to... go where then, I guess? Maybe find some more heads? I think we've run out of obvious things to chase down, so... Sure, let's go have a quick look for some more heads. I think they're all in this area here. So it's not like we have to go hunting all over the place. There was one there. Is it just 1 per room then, I wonder? So we found none for this area if I recall, so there probably is 1 here somewhere maybe. We've got 6 to find. There was 1 in this central area. There was... Oh, no, not yet. There was 1 here and 1 in there. Or was there 1 in here? Not that I can... Well, not that I've seen already, so maybe there is 1 to find. And there is 1 per room then, possibly. Well, there's not 1 immediately obvious. But let me just double check my theory to make sure I'm not going off on a horrible tangent. So 1 room, 2 rooms, and we found 1 there. 3 rooms, and we found still just the 1. 4 rooms, and we found a total of 2. And I'm getting turned around. Which is the right way? This way? Very confusing. 5 and a total of 3. And then I forget what the 6th one was. I think it was upstairs, wasn't it? Was this 6 rooms and a total of 4 then? Or am I just misreading it entirely? No, there was the 4th one. So does that mean the other 2 are back in the rooms that we missed then? Doesn't seem to be one up here, and you'd think this would be a reasonable place for it, certainly. No, it's just this bit in the centre then. Okay, well let's go back then and we'll see if we can find out where the missing 2 are. And if I'm correct, they'll be in the 2 rooms. So So we did find the one here, so we just need to go back across the way and find one here. You'd think it would stand out pretty obviously, wouldn't you? Not there. I wonder if... Not 100% sure I know what the orientation of this is supposed to be. There's some discoloration on the discs which looks like it might lock into a pattern, but I don't believe so. Nope. And I don't know what the unless this is Orion again and I can't quite see the figure that the constellation is supposed to make up. Although we've got a lamp by the looks of it, which looks like it should illuminate, which should hopefully make things easier if I can get that working. But we've got a lot of these sliders which do absolutely nothing. Or at least they're not doing anything yet, which is frustrating. And this is not opening. And this looks like it obviously should hold a picture just like the other frame, but it's not. So we're missing... Is there obvious pictures that we can pick up and put in the frames? And there doesn't seem to be a head, which doesn't mean there isn't one, it just means I can't quite see it yet. And then the other room where I couldn't see one was in the kitchen, I think. And again, looking for it and scanning every inch of the walls, you think it'd be sort of pretty obvious, but apparently it's not. So maybe there isn't one. Which does mean we still have two to find, and we've got some rooms we can go back through in the main area, which I wasn't looking for heads in the first place, so maybe once I am they'll jump out at me. I don't think there's anything left on the shelves that I'm missing. Oh, well, we've got some coins. Nice, but ultimately inconsequential. And there's nothing there. This is not usable. Nope. We found a note in the bin, and there doesn't seem to be anything else, but now I'm looking at it, there does seem to be a lot of books about star signs and that kind of stuff, so I guess this is all tying into the whole underlying mystery / story. Nope, none of these open. Well, sure, we found that, didn't we? There's nothing else there. Let's go back and we'll check. No, these are not abandoned pictures we can use. Let's go back and we'll check some of the previous rooms and see if they've got heads we've missed. And we could also maybe have a look at the radio. I'm trying to listen to the sound. We could have a look at the radio and see if the frequency is supposed to be something that we're going to put into this chest as a code. So what does that sound like? I don't like... I have to admit I'm not very fond of puzzles which rely on sound, because, well, sound and tunes, because I'm terrible at trying to figure out, you know, the classic puzzle of whether the pitch goes higher or lower, and I'm terrible at figuring out sounds because my hearing is not that great. So any puzzle that uses that as a clue, I think I'm going to be on a hiding to nothing, unfortunately. But we'll give it a try and see if we can just magic it open, if nothing else. Right, so we need to be going back this way. And that's not accessible just yet either. No. Okay, so let's go... Doesn't seem to be any obvious heads around here. Nope. Huh. Was that always an option? I feel like I would have seen this before. Okay, well let's figure out what this is telling me. Flame nebula. So I can't rotate it, but it does look... More constellations by the looks of it. Ah! So this is, yeah, the constellation of Orion, which is what we figured out upstairs. There's nothing else. There's some 4-digit numbers which could be for the chest. I'm not 100%, but you never know. It could be anything. We'll possibly give them a try. And then we've got the, can I... Where's that poster gone to? Yeah, we've got the poster here, which again we could possibly hang up somewhere, maybe in one of the frames. And... no, because it's not an item. It's just a clue. Well, I'm not sure what it's trying to clue me into then, unfortunately. It looks nice, but apart from that, I'm not sure. We've got... still don't quite know what these are about. And there's no obvious head on the wall. So not here, maybe the one in the corner. We'll try that quickly. Nope. Not what I can see anyway. And there was a room upstairs and we can try that as well just for the completion's sake. Nope, definitely nothing by the looks of it. Okay. Let's nip upstairs quickly, then we'll give that a try. Yeah, we're still missing 2. So... no other heads. I do feel like I would have possibly noticed them out the corner of my eye if they were here to be found. But I guess not. So let's check the radio then. Is that the noise? I don't think so. Unfortunately, it just seems to be a lot of static, and it was I don't. No, I don't think this is quite right. Unless it's obviously on the. Unless it's obviously on one of the 100 frequencies, it's not going to be nearly enough accurate to provide a 4-digit number for the code for the chest. So this is probably wishful thinking on my part. So not the radio then. Well, we've got a number of 4-digit numbers in the book we found, so we could try some of those and see if they happen to work. I don't think there was 4-digit numbers anywhere else, was there? Not here. Not there. And we've got the poster we can... Again, we can't try and fit it in because it's not a tangible object. Slightly disappointing. Well, let's go back to that, and these guys are just floating around all over the place. And if they're trying to point my attention to something, they're not doing a terribly good job of it. So I think the chest was through here. Yep. So what have we got? We have 1340. Okay, we'll try that. Nope. We've got 1990. We'll try that. Nope. And we also have 1200. No. So this is also quite possibly just a nice bit of information about something we've seen already that isn't necessarily puzzle or plot specific, but just nice to know. Which is... oh no, it is telling me. I should actually read the titles of the things sometime, shouldn't I? So the stars in Orion's belt, which was the 3 across the middle there. So we found one of them. We found the left-hand side one, I think we found. So that would be westernmost, which is this one. So that's telling me about this one we found. I'm not 100% sure if this is going to tie into a puzzle then, or whether it's just a bit of useful information. So we've still got, yeah, 2 heads to find, which are being incredibly elusive. We've got what looks like half of... I wonder if we can just force the other 3 combinations. If it's what I'm thinking it is. The alternative is to see if we can find the other slip of paper that I think we're missing. And then these are just not helpful in any way. But I've come across enough of this stuff that feels like I should be making progress with it. They're all connected to these. And there's, you know, bits of them strewn around all over the place. So yeah, it definitely feels like I should be making progress with those, but I don't seem to be. Maybe there's something I missed? So got one there. We've got something here. There's this here, which is still not working. Yeah, it does feel like I should be making more progress with these slidey contraptions. Let's go back to that center room and see if it's... Nope, I still can't figure out which way I'm supposed to be going in this place. It doesn't open. It doesn't turn on. I think that's because it's not a starting point, it's just an end point. It looks like the starting point is here, but this doesn't want to do anything. That doesn't slide, that doesn't lift or slide, and that doesn't open. And there's nothing to use with it. I haven't got any more items that I picked up along the way. So, not yet then. Okay. And that's not usable. Well, let's go back very quickly then. Ah! Okay, I was, yeah, missing bits and pieces. Right, so now we can go back then, presumably, and rotate those dials and get those boxes opening. So the secret entranceway was back round, wasn't it? Through here. 50-50 chance. Yep. Up here. So we've got... Let's see. That looks correct so far. Yep. And then these are that way round and that way round. And then the final one is like so. There we go. Excellent. So, yeah, based on the first half, you probably could sort of brute force these. You've only got 3 combinations at that point to go, so you could probably work out what these are supposed to be. But it's nice to have the full puzzle anyway. Well, this opens up a whole bunch of possibilities, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure we saw... I don't think it's going to be this. No. I'm pretty sure we saw some empty frames with sliders on the bottom of them in various locations. So, I keep getting turned around in that room. So we can go and... It's not that way, is it? It's definitely this way. So we can go and try them and see if they help us out. Was this one of them? Nope. Is it supposed to... Huh, now I've said that I'm not exactly sure where they're supposed to go. Maybe through here? Do they fit? No, they don't fit there. Oh. I've found some things which are going to help me out with the puzzle, but I can't exactly figure out which puzzle they're supposed to help me with. How embarrassing. It's definitely not. Guitar, key, tree. I did see a guitar, didn't I? Yes, I did see a guitar. But not one that wants to be framed. Windmill. What on earth? So I've got 3 frames. There's a number of pictures around the place with objects in them. There's a windmill, for example. How does this... I can't click the frame, I can rotate, but that doesn't seem to do anything. And I can't put the frame onto an existing frame. It does seem like I should be able to put this... No, it's definitely not. It seems like I should be able to put this on there and then tune it to the picture which is, you know, in the room. And that should do something. But... not. Is it because they're not yet active? can't seem to activate them without opening this box, which refuses to be opened. So it does seem like I'm still missing something. Yeah, I'm definitely missing something. Well, the fact I'm not progressing very quickly would indicate that I'm missing something. But what is the pertinent question? There's nothing for use there. Nope. That doesn't want to open. Well, I think this is probably a useful time for a break, to be honest. So I'll put a pause in here. I'll probably have another wander around and see if there's something blatantly obvious that I'm missing. Again, it could very well be another scrap of hidden paper or something that popped up while I wasn't immediately noticing it. And I'll see you next time.